So one thing I'd be curious, you work with, a lot of students, you work with a lot of people kind of in this phase of trying to figure out their life. And I would be curious, is there like any specific or like regular advice you give to people as you have some of those conversations of like, hey, Fred, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Like, is there any common pieces of advice you go, oh, you're trying to figure out your life, well, X, Y, Z, or anything like that you kind of give people as like a starting point to figuring out the next step?
For sure. Part of it is you got to do the thing you think you're interested in doing. And so part of it is process of elimination. You have to figure out almost what you don't enjoy doing so that you can figure out
Yeah.
what does work for you. I think sometimes people maybe, and I did this too, you pigeonhole yourself because you think that the career you want to start off doing is what you're going to do for the rest of your life, right? And every field isn't as clear cut as like teaching or law or medicine, right? You might
Yeah.
say, I want to go into, I'm really into computers. There's so many areas in
Yeah.
computer, just anything dealing with tech that you could go into.
Yeah.
You got to start with a few areas and then do it. And so I know internships are definitely a thing you can do, but sometimes they're competitive. They're hard to get. I would say for sure, shadowing opportunities. If you have an opportunity to shadow someone who's doing what you think you want to do, and then also informational interviews. Ask them not just what's great about their job and what they love. Ask them what they hate about their job. What are the parts that suck? What
Facts.
are the parts that drain energy? Because there are parts of my job that I don't enjoy, but there are tons of parts of my job that do give me energy that make all the challenging parts
Right.
worth it and that I want to step up to. So for sure, informational interviews. And then once you experience that, you want to assess, how did I feel when I did that? Was something stirred up in me? Did I feel like, do I
Yeah.
feel motivated to want to do more? Is the type of impact that I want to have? Or was that boring, right? Was that just like, meh, right? And so if you feel that, you need to kind of test out different areas. And unfortunately, a lot of students don't take the time to actually immerse themselves in what they think they want to do. They just kind of assume that, yes, this is the thing. Or like you said, they're so far in, they feel like it's too late to turn or shift. And so it's really trying as many things and opportunities as possible. And eventually, even if you start off in point A, opportunities will become available to you where you can kind of take chances and maybe pivot at different points. But you got to try some stuff.